The next item is item number 6, application for a certificate of appropriateness in the Borough of Manhattan, docket number 15-1683, block 588, lot 25, 304 Bleecker Street in the Greenwich Village Historic District, a dwelling originally built in 1829 and converted to commercial use with a 4th floor added in the early 20th century. This is an application to replace windows.
Carousel and landmark staff, 304 Bleecker Street is located in the Greenwich Village Historic District on the west side of the street between Borough Community North and Barrow Street to the south. The application is to replace the existing windows above the existing storefront level. Existing windows that were installed without a permit, new windows. And our shop is here to this application.
Good morning, Allison Keeper from Joseph L. Associates. And as Karen mentioned, this is in the Village Historic District, just west of 7th Avenue. In 2012, the landmarks approved a facade renovation, which included removal of the fire escape, painting of facade, and storefront work. But at that time, there was no application to do the windows. And so as of right now, the windows are in violation. And so this application is to remove that violation. The four buildings here, 298 to 304, were built in 1829 and were originally 3.5-story row houses built in the federal style, all of which have been altered extensively since the late 19th century. 304 Bleecker, as you can see in the tax lot photo, originally it was altered and fourth-story windows with a shared stone sill and separated by thick mullions with transom windows were removed by the time of designation, but the shared sill and thick mullions are still in place. This application is, or as you can see, the 1/1 windows that are shown in both the tax lot photo and the designation photo are somewhat out of character with the original style of the federal era building, and also out of character with what is extant within the streetscape. So what we're proposing is to replace the out of character 1/1 vinyl windows with wood 6/6 windows that would kind of be more in character with the original federal era style of building and sort of communicate a little bit better with what is also extant on the street.
Why are you choosing not to restore the operation of the, if you're going for the buttons on the top floor, why not the operation space?
On the, you mean more closer to this casing style? I think what we struggled with a little bit is these two photos are showing very different things at the top level, because these have been completely taken out by the designation photo. We wanted to kind of keep things simple and rather than have a piecemeal application of 6/6 on these floors, which wasn't really the same at the top. We kind of wanted to have something a little more straightforward rather than a piecemeal.
Okay. Anyone else to question? Okay, we'll go, or will we, to testimony? No, we're on? Okay. Okay, Barbara.
Barbara Say, the Historic Districts Council. While HDC does not object to the window replacements on the lower floors, the windows on the top floor give us pause. The top floor studio is a character-defining feature of this neighborhood, and these windows play a special part in that story. As seen in the tax photo, the building originally featured casement windows, not these 6/6 double-hung windows being proposed here. The restoration of this top floor to its appearance in the tax photo, including the transom above the studio, would go a long way toward bringing this building in the right direction and preserving physical evidence of Greenwich Village's history as a vital artistic community. Thank you.
Okay. Community Board Aesthetics Committee, unanimous approval. anything further to add? Okay.
Yeah, I think this highly altered building, it's interesting, we're having a series of themes. I can see that Sarah's theming us today.
There's a calendar.
So this highly altered building, being even more altered recently by the removal of the fire escapes, has been left a little forlorn, I think, without character, let alone whether it's accurate, a reflection of its existing elements of its existing condition. So it's not, it's an amalgam of many different things. So I do think that, as testimony said, and as a question from Commissioner Wilbon suggested, that the top windows should be casement rather than double hung. Otherwise, I can approve the submission.
Michael?
I agree with that assessment. It's really no longer a federal facade, and I don't think we need to know that.
I agree with that also. I think that it's just returning it to its original character.
Thank you.
Yes, I'll support the general consensus.
All right, hearing closed, the motion is second. Michael Demeter, please.
In the matter of 304 Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village Historic District, an application to replace windows, I recommend approval, finding that at the time of designation, the building already had a series of double-hung windows of 4-story, that the removal of the existing double-hung windows will not remove significant historic material, that the proposed material finish details and configuration of the new windows at the 2nd and 3rd stories will recall the historic window types found on buildings that were originally designed in the federal style and are closer in configuration to the multi-light casement windows which existed when the tax photo was taken in the 1940s. That the alterations will not detract from the special architectural and historic character of the historic building, and that the early 20th century window configuration of the top floor will be replicated.
Second, all in favor? Opposed?